First quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Titans for their first position.
Interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver.
On the ground, it's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 17 carries, 74 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Hooked off by Cameron Curl. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers on the ground for a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're try and guard him because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. Open man is Burks, and he's got him.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Caught by Woods. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Robert Woods got to close out his 5-year tenure in Los Angeles as a Super Bowl champion. Remember, he began in the NFL with the Buffalo Bills. What a nice ending there out on the West Coast for a consistent receiver who was lost with injury 9 games into 2021. Now, on his next great adventure in Tennessee, where he can immediately form a nice duo with A.J. Brown. Good play from the man they call Bobby Trees.
Now on 2nd and 13, Tannehill. And brought in downfield by Burks. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 14. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. Tannehill on 3rd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now it's Tannehill. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Tannehill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Wentz. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even, but it's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Gibson. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Titans now. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge. Because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's got some space here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12. Here's Tannehill. Running the slant, that's Hooper. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Tannehill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Tannehill. This will be caught just inside the 10. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To the air again, Tannehill. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Going into intermission, but the deficit is now made. A final shot before half for Wentz. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Wentz's throw taken in by Samuel. And now look at this. Big game. Oh! It's picked up by the Titans. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
He was down.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose?
Yep.
And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Right.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Here's Wentz to throw.
Oh, my goodness.
Be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Wentz to the sideline on 4th down. Joey Sly is out there now for the Washington field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Sly able to put this one through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 10th carry now.
Throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
In the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. It's right on the 30. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but open, that's a good start for him.
On first down, Wentz flushed out right. And Thomas has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Wentz now to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel.
God damn it.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll go down, and that will do it.
I know I did.
Quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Henry. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So here is Washington now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this nearly
oh my God, where's the flags?
Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though.
Come on, Lord.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Wentz.
Be coverage. Come on, Samuel.
Throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Here's Tannehill. As this complete to Woods. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 94 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw is on target to Burks. And he'll be out just a...
Nah.
Yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing Tannehill. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Now Tannehill. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Tannehill. And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he stopped immediately there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Tannehill to throw. And it's caught. He takes it across for the touchdown. And they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Wow. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited. excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the fourth quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. So Wentz and the Commanders down 13-10, a little over 50 seconds remaining. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Now Wentz. Dotson, he's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 22. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. He's going to let it fly. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Not too much. Not too much.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your song.
He's got
What the hell? Oh, come on, man.
He's going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Tannehill.
Look at that.
It's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
Stop playing with me.
Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about
Wow. Okay, McLaurin. You the man. You the man.
But they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
All right, I ain't going to do too much. I want to do some more, but I ain't going to do too much.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
No, I'm going to run the play.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. A give up the middle to Gibson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead.
Now let's hope today's game goes like that.
Fuel all what happened for them down
What a
the
win.
stretch.
What a
Huge
W.
win.
What a
So
W.
for the Commanders, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season.
Y'all
They'll
hear
hit
it,
the road next
5-0.
week
Get
to
it
take
together.
on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew...